The Minister, again, is keen on seeing what the Coast Guard does, how we do it, and of course he knows why we do what we do. But he is keen to gain a first-hand grasp experience of the conditions under which we live, and how the men are prepared, and how they're trained and how they're equipped to execute their mandates, and to see at the supporting logistics and the infrastructure that is a part of the strategic development plan to support sustained operations. So we started with a briefing here at the Coast Guard headquarters to give him a view of what we were going to do for the next 48 hours. And then we left the headquarters and headed out to Calabash Key Forward Operating Base, which is located approximately 35 miles east of this location. Calabash Key Forward Operating Base was one of our first forward operating bases built under the partnership with U.S. Southern Command since 2010, designed to sustain and support 16 men for an extended period of time. So we transited out to that location. We stopped there, and we met up with the officer that's commanding that location, his complement and his crew. He gave us a briefing of his area of responsibility, his roles, his mission, his task, his purpose, and of course gave us a tour of the facility, which I must say after 7 years now is still in premier condition. From then we hopped across, again heading east to Half Moon Key to look at our patrol base that's out there, that is co-located with the Audubon Society. So the Coast Guard has 4 members stationed there working with them. We provide, again, law enforcement capability that they are lacking. I mean, you know, they are civilians and they operate unarmed, so oftentimes they face challenges that they need an armed enforcement group to support them with. So that's what we do at Half Moon Key. From Half Moon Key, staying within our area of responsibility, we headed south to Glover's Reef and made our way down to Middle Key, which was our main stop, where we looked at what the Coast Guard is doing at Middle Key, again utilizing the interagency concept, working again with fisheries and working with the World Wildlife Conservation Society. And if you recall, Middle Key is where the infamous Guatemalan Armed Force Navy grounding took place. As you recall, we had to respond when that grounding took place from Calabash Key itself. And that is quite a transit, so being out there reduces the response time, so we're kind of on scene, not only to take care of our military mandate, but also the mandates that come with transnational organized crime. So it's a real strategic location, and we're very glad we had the opportunity to partner with WCS and with fisheries, and to be out there so we can more effectively execute our mandate. We overnighted at that location, and then we headed towards Dangriga, and we entered through the Tobacco Key channel, then headed up north with the intent and purpose to stop at a patrol base we recently established at Long Key. If you recall, Long Key is where we had a very terrible, infamous incident where robbers inflicted some great degree of violence on our fisher folk in that area, and today we're still looking for one person who remains missing. But anyhow, we established a presence there to try and curb that situation. I must say that the situation is pretty much controlled as we speak, but we can't take our eyes off the ball. We have to stay permanently deployed at that location. That facility is not one of our premier facilities, but we have a proposal in place and a plan in place to work and develop it so that it meets the level of standards that all Coast Guard facilities meet. At this point, it's a job in progress. From that location, we continued heading north and arrived back at Coast Guard headquarters here at Maine, and then we went to our training facility, the Coast Guard training station up in Ladyville. As you know, we share that facility with the BDF Air Wing. The minister looked at all the deficiencies we have there. He committed to providing the support that we can improve that facility. There were plans to relocate from that facility, but under the current fiscal conditions, we thought it would be prudent if we remain there and do a bit of investment to improve the standards. So that concluded the tour of the central sector.